Hey guys, it's been a few days since I've recorded anything, but saying I have no idea what I'm actually going to talk about at all. So we're just going to go off the cuff. Let's talk about last week. Last week, a lot of hours were logged, and we ended up making like around 750 last week, and had tons of low paying offers on DoorDash, trying to figure out different markets, move around different places. And, a lot of that paid off in some ways and then didn't in others. Lots of inconsistencies. So, started this week a little bit differently. Logged quite a few hours already. It's Wednesday when I'm recording this, and we started doing some back and forth with my apps and with her apps, and strictly mostly shopping. Up until now, I've only ran like 2 or 3 DoorDash food deliveries, but we've been focusing a lot into Instacart shops and a lot into Shipt shops, and then alternating our hours. So I'll be shopping my order and she'll be delivering hers, and then when she get back, I would go deliver mine and she would go in and shop hers. So that we've been doing a lot of that. And so far for this week, on Wednesday, we are at about 520 for the week, so already looking a lot better than last week. DoorDash has been pretty rough lately. The average food orders are like $6 to $8, and can't get them consistent enough to put them back to back to generate any kind of reasonable money. And, with my permanent platinum from my ambassador status, I see tons of orders, and I'm not seeing a ton of the orders that are over $10. We seen a handful, and they were always double stacked. So, and if you're working in a city, you got construction, everything else, it makes it pretty rough to generate anything decent. So I think that, from here on out, it's a lot of shopping. Hopefully can get some catering orders on those apps and get those, even if I have to go out a ways to deliver them. But for the most part, it's waiting for Shipt shops, waiting for Instacart, because they're giving more bang for the buck, and trying to find some other apps, looking at other avenues. There's actually, if you check your market, there's a lot of places that do medical courier. I don't have any near me, but you may want to check your markets to see if you have any of those availabilities to you. Like I said, I didn't plan this video out. I'm just kind of talking from what I feel right now. Also, Amazon Flex has changed massively in my area. We used to pick up in Mount Pleasant. Now that is just a Prime Van area. They have opened a new 45,000 square foot facility in Clare, which that's got to be probably 30 or 40 miles from us. And I haven't picked up there yet, but no fresh food for like the on-demand. So it's all just package distribution. Thought about maybe trying that, but I don't see that being feasible. The average routes we're seeing are $62 for 3-hour blocks, or $55 sometimes, depending on when they're picked up. So don't know if I'll try that or whatnot. Trying to find little odd jobs here and there as well. But we're making the ends meet. We're making money. Can't really complain. But it would be nice to go out and maybe scout around and find some markets that are better for the shops, because like I said, I just don't see making a living on DoorDash right now, running it full time without running your car into the dirt, or being able to even pull a $200 day. Like yesterday, we ran $212 yesterday running nothing but Shipt. That's all we had, Shipt all day long, back and forth, alternating hours, and it was great. So, are there any other apps or little side hustles you guys can think of to maybe put me on to? I know I've been doing my research, and there's not much for the small little town without having to go to like Detroit, and believe me, I don't want to work there. I mean, I could go to Lansing. We've been down there a few times, and Lansing can be pretty rough to get around. It's very busy, and a lot of times it might take you into an area that you don't want to be in. So there's Saginaw, but that's hit or miss. Sometimes it's dead, sometimes there's orders. Can't get anything out of the Costco's there. There's Midland, but also that's hit or miss. So I don't know. I'll figure it out, and I'll probably do a couple ride-alongs this week at some point, and we'll show those, good or bad, indifferent, and we'll just do it off the cuff as we always do. So it was just kind of a check-in. Hope it was informative, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't plan this, so I just knew that I had to create a video. If you got some topics you would like me to talk about, go ahead and throw them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you've watched multiple videos of mine or whatnot, or getting used to seeing my face, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys.